So today we're gonna bring a video to you that I feel, well, me and Nate really feel needs to be talked about. It's kind of relevant to what's going on today, you know, especially with the new year coming up and everybody trying to gather their New Year's resolutions and things like that. But before we start, I wanted to let you know that right here and right here, somewhere along this bottom thing, we're gonna put our Instagrams. We go live. We give a lot of advice when we go on live, Instagram live. And if you guys are interested, for those of you who don't already follow us, please do so. Let us know what questions you have. And one more thing before I pass the baton to Nate, is we have our meet and greet this Friday, December 30th in Manhattan Mall from 5 to 8 p.m. So we hope to see you guys there. Bring a friend if you don't want to come alone. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bring any questions that you have, any need of advice, we are there. That's where we're going to do it. So we hope to see you. And yeah.
Alright guys, so you already know when it comes around like the end of December and almost New Year's, everybody goes New Year, New Me, which is total BS. A lot of people expect to be a new person soon as the clock goes down to 12 o'clock and it goes from December 31st to January 1st. Everybody expects that their new goals or whatever the case may be, they're going to start working on that day, or their new personality, the new them is going to appear that day. That's false, guys. We don't want you guys even thinking about that. We are all about, you know, talking about goals, motivating one another. But the last thing we want you guys to do is fall for that fast scheme that you're going to be a new person as soon as the 2017 gets here. So if you guys don't know, to be a new person or do something different, you have to build something called a habit. And to build a habit and make a habit consistent, to be able to say that you have a habit, it takes 21 consistent days. To have a new lifestyle, to be a new you or a different you or whatever the case may be, it takes 90 days to make a new lifestyle. I don't know if you guys know this, but I know these things because, you know, I study these things aside from school or whatever the case may be, and through experience. So if you decide January 1st you want to be a new person, you're not really going to be a new person until March of 2017. And that's more like not a new you, it's like a person that has grown, a more mature you it can be, or something's different about you, something that has evolution, this world, whatever you want to call it, you have evolved into something different. And you won't evolve until a couple months into 2017. So there's a lot of, we believe there's a lot of misunderstandings, and when people do say they want to be somebody different on January 1st, they set high expectations. We was talking about this earlier.
Like a lot of people feel the pressure as soon as it's the last couple months of the year. Like they're like, okay, when January hits, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna join the gym, I'm gonna be all these 1,001 things, and then you put all that on your plate and then it becomes overwhelming. So when January 1st hits, you're doing good for the first week, for the first maybe month or two, and then out of nowhere the habits fall down and everything that you said you were gonna do flies out the window because you didn't pick one thing to focus on and to master. Like, it's very important that when you try to make your New Year's resolutions, you have short goals and long goals, like short-term goals and long-term goals. You know, they said they taught us that like school or something like that one time. But it's important because you don't want to do something that takes 5 months and try to do it within a week, because it's just not going to happen, and then you're going to beat yourself up about it. You're going to say you don't want to do it, and then you're just going to give up. And that's what we're giving you today. We're giving you this video to let you know that things do take time. It's very important to jot things down, get a planner, maybe before January, you know, while this video is dropping, go online, go to your local like Staples or bookstore, wherever, and get a planner and write down little things you got to get done. And then little by little you'll start working towards that bigger goal, and then it'll just become second nature to you. So, yeah. And
I also believe like a lot of people do want to do the New Year's resolution and want to do fast new year new me, is because they get more guilty of what they're doing, what they're not doing. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's an alcoholic, if somebody is dirty, or somebody's poor, they especially when somebody has a cigarette problem, for example, or smokes too much, whatever, and they want to stop, and people keep telling like, yo, you're doing too much. They like to say something to back that up, an excuse like, oh no, when the New Year's comes, I'm gonna do this, and when New Year's start, I'm gonna do that. And it's not realistic, guys. Unless 3 years before New Year's, 3 months before New Year's, you did these goals, you can be a new you, a more evolved you, a more grown you by the years of 2017. But you shouldn't have to. You don't think that as soon as the next day or as soon as that ball drops that you're just somebody different. It doesn't work like that, and that's why when a lot of people do set these goals, they do it consistent for like a week and they fall off because they like how Skiri said, they put too much on themselves. They the expectations is just too much. It just comes too much pressure, and it's not something that they can balance out, and they expect fast results in this world, especially in the city that we live in, New York City. It's all about fast. Everybody wants to know the fastest way to do things, and for some reason we have this implanted in our brains that when January 1st comes around, the new year, you can change and just be a new person, and it can happen fast because there's a new year. Now you can say there's a new you, because it doesn't work like that.
Like, it doesn't mean, like, I feel that people kind of want to believe because they know that it's not true, but they kind of want to believe. They live in in denial, telling themselves when January 1st comes, everything that I did last year doesn't count, so whatever I do this year is gonna count. It's gonna be a better me. It's gonna be this. But it doesn't have to be that way. Only because it's January 1st and it's a whole new year. Yeah, it can mean a fresh start, but it doesn't have to. You don't have to wait for that to make it a fresh start. You can start tomorrow. You can start right now. You can start whenever you say, I'm going to start doing this. It doesn't have to be after the ball drops. A lot of people get gym memberships as soon as January comes. Like, you don't know. I used to work in a gym, and you don't know how many people will come and get gym memberships. And I'm like, it's so ridiculous. You have 365 days in there's a whole year that you can decide and tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna be a better me, and I'm gonna do it today. It can be in the middle of the summer, it can be in the fall. It doesn't have to be January 1st. Like, I think a lot of people feel that January 1st has to be it. If it's not January 1st, then it doesn't count. It's not true. So you have to detach yourself from thinking that and really start working on yourself from today. Because why leave something that you can do today for tomorrow? You're just taking a step back when you could have been taking a step forward this whole time. And then you will look back and you'll be like, wow, I started this 3 months ago, let's say, or I started this yesterday and I'm already ahead. Then you look at somebody else that just started January 1st and you have 3 months ahead of them. You're already winning the race without even competing with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Yeah, and it goes for like a lot of people that want to start fitness, like you said. A lot of people that want to stop bad habits and stuff like that. They think that it all changes soon as the ball drop, guys. And we just want to let you guys know that it doesn't. Now, do we have beliefs from, our relationship? Do we have goals for 2017? Of course. Yeah. We have goals for any year that's approaching, and we have goals for tomorrow. So if tomorrow happens to be 2017 and it happens to be where we want to accomplish a goal, then of course. But we don't necessarily just say we're going to stop doing this. Let's stop doing YouTube, and when January 1st starts, we'll start YouTube, and then we'll go back to your acting, and I'll go back to the gym. And it doesn't work like that. So do we have goals for 2017? Absolutely, we have goals. And for an example, what we want to do is make sure that the last summer we had is better. Isn't as bad as the next summer. We want to make sure the next summer that we experience is a lot better, and we have a lot more goals we want to accomplish than the last summer. So basically, we learned from our past summer, from the past year, from the past experience. We learned from that, and now we're building on that to have something better for the next year, which happens to be the next summer. Not saying that this never existed in 2016. I don't want to think about it and I'm a brand new person in 2017. No, you live and you learn. So we learned what we had to do in 2016, and 2017 we're gonna have growth, and it happens to be the year 2017. We're not so focused on the years, guys. We're so focused on just living and learning. And if it happens to be that we lived and learned in 2017, then that's a blessing. But if it's not, and it happens to be 2018, 2019, whatever, at the end of the day, just live and you learn. And if you want to be somebody with a goal and a new habit and a new lifestyle, just know that it takes 21 days to make a habit, and then it makes 90 days for it to be a lifestyle. So you're not going to be the person that you really want to be unless you've been working 3 months before. But really, you're never going to be the person you want to be. You're always going to be evolving as a human being. But you're not going to really be the person you want to be if you have this goal for 2017 on the 1st until March 1st, if you think about it. So,
like, I feel that also a lot of people start something like...
Actually, the end of March, I'm sorry.
Yes, I feel that though a lot of people start their New Year's resolution doing great, right? Let's say you start off doing great, but then you lose your habits, and it's only, I'm gonna use March, and it's only March, and then you're like, okay, I'm not gonna pick up from where I left off. I'm gonna wait till the new year, and then it's like you have all these months that you can build a solid foundation. Like, it's so important to just start working on yourself every single day. Don't, even if you mess up a little bit, just get right back up. Try to build that habit of getting into the routine of things. It's not going to be easy. It's not from one day to the next. And like Nate was saying, it's just like if you take the whole year to do trial and error, to see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, when that New Year's resolution comes up and you have to think about, what do I want? What are my goals for next year? What do I want to accomplish? What do I want to achieve? And what do I want to do this? It will become so much easier because you already have a solid foundation where you can work and build. So I think that's also very important.
And it's like we don't want to come off ignorant during the video. It's not that, we're just trying to get out the fact that when 2017, when that ball drops, and you say you want to break up with your ex, you're not going to go back with them, or you don't talk to fake people, whatever the case may be, whatever your goal is, we don't judge your goal, we support you. Just know that you're not going to be this complete person with that lifestyle on the 1st. It's going to take time. That's what we want to bring to you guys. We have plenty goals that happens to be in 2017. We have plenty of goals we want to accomplish, but we don't expect it to be when the ball drops. Right. So, and we don't expect to be a new us. We expect it to be a new year and more grown us, or a new year and we evolved. You know what I'm saying? Not new year, new me, don't talk to me. Or new phone who this, whatever the case may be. So this is what we want to bring to you guys. Hopefully we open a lot of people's eyes on the subject, and hopefully you get where we're coming from at the same time.
I want to make another point before we end this video. I want to say, also, it's not only about like you yourself, kind of like what goals you want to achieve, but also like the people that you surround yourself with. Don't say like, oh, on the new year I'm gonna drop all the negativity, out with the old, in with the new, and all this, you know, mantras or whatever. Just you can stop people from poisoning your life or doing all these things. It doesn't have to be a new year so you can do that. You'll see how much growth you find yourself going through, how much more you learn, not learn about life, but learn about yourself. You're like, wow, I got rid of all the negativity, you know, because I wanted to, not because it's a new year, because everybody's doing it or whatever. It's because me, myself, wanted to do it, and then you'll just become a better person. You'll start working towards that goal in life, and it's becoming a better you.
Yeah. And this is like, you ever meet that one person that just starts cheating on their diet, for an example, or they stop smoking cigarettes but start smoking again on like a Thursday, and they go, nah, I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna get back on my grind on Monday. They always, it's the beginning of the week, it's like a new opportunity. That's how they think about it. And it's just an excuse so they don't feel guilty while doing it, guys. Just like how people don't feel that, people know that they're probably doing wrong being with their ex that hits them, or they want to be in shape but they're not committing. But it's like a guilty thing that makes them feel better. On the 1st, I'm gonna start. So don't get that mixed up with real dreams, real goals, real habits, and real lifestyle. If you guys enjoyed this video, like the video. It helps us. And if you have any comments, just comment below. What are your goals for 2017?
Like and share.
Yeah, we want to know your goals for 2017. We love connecting with you guys. And if you can, just share this on Facebook or just repost it on Instagram if you can. If you can't, no biggie.
Also, real fast, he was about to say peace. I just want to give you guys, maybe we can give them like a quick, like, 1-minute breakdown of our goals for 2017.
All right. You want to go first?
Go for it.
All right.
I like him singing, and then I like going off of what
All
he
right,
said.
so our quick goals that I want to accomplish by 2017 would be, I want to be 10% body fat. I want my business of personal training to be running, like very, I know I'm gonna go through trial and error, but I want to get that up and running well. I want 100,000 subscribers. But I know it's probably a long shot for half of you guys because we almost got 1,000, but it's gonna happen. I'm gonna make sure it happens. And I want to make sure we get you on one of your dream television shows or movies. Those are my 4 main goals.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do 4 main goals too. Okay, so one of my goals is, but we're working on that. We've been working on those goals since
good job.
2016.
Good job. Yes, good job. We've been working on these goals since this year started.
Yeah.
So doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah. So be on a TV show, audition in LA, and book. It's like there's so much.
Yeah.
I really want to host another. I want to host another meet and greet with lots of people and a camp. Yes, a workout camp, like kind of like a hangout workout thing. Like have everybody come together and work out in the summer at least once a week or something like that. You know, not too much into the details because I don't really have anything in mind as of yet. Me and him, but something like that where we can just like enjoy a beautiful nice summer day in a park or something with all of our supporters and actually enjoy a good workout.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna, especially the people that we know has been like showing love from day one, if we all start working on our goals throughout today, tomorrow, and throughout the winter and the spring, by the summertime, the people that relate to our goals with fitness, we all should be in shape by that time. And what we want to do is we want to give back and run some camps at the park, some fitness camps, and maybe you can bring your mom, bring people that we know that can't afford camps and can't afford personal trainers. That's our way we're gonna give back, and I'll make sure that goes down. I'll make sure that goes down. And the reason why I didn't go down last year is because trial and error. I didn't force nothing, and I wasn't in the right state of mind. And I was 245 pounds. I was fat. I knew what I was talking about. I've been in shape before, but at the moment I wasn't in shape. So who am I to try to give a camp when I was fat? She was in shape, but I was fat. So now that I'm 220 pounds, by next summer I'll be about 200 pounds, 10% body fat. And I'll not only know what I'm talking about, but I look like I know what I'm talking about as well, which is very important for people that want to look up to somebody that set an example. So that is our goals. I'm not trying to rush the video over, guys.
Yeah, we don't want videos to be too long.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to make sure we hit points and not start talking about this, that, and the third. We just want to make sure we hit the point that or make the point that we wanted to make, and make sure we give honest opinions on it and our background experiences, and that's it. We don't want these videos for 40 minutes. We have a lot of people telling us like, yo, I love the videos, but I have to watch it one day and then go back to it the next day. We don't want this to be complicated. So hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yes.
So if you guys enjoyed this video, just give us a like and comment below, what are your goals for 2017? Please don't be shy. We all interact with one another. We got people to interact on live. We get people to interact. Our meet and greet, we're gonna have everybody interact. We're building a community here, guys. We're relating to one another. We're building something. So don't be shy to comment below. Please give this a thumbs up, and if you can, it will help us a lot if you can share this on Facebook, or if you can share this on Instagram, Twitter. If you can share our videos, that will help us, because there's somebody out there that doesn't know about us, guys. So these people will probably want to know about us just as much as you, and we probably can help these people as much as we help you. We appreciate you guys. I'm gonna let you know that every time.
Peace out.
Officially, Love Across the Hudson saying peace. Can't wait to see you guys Friday.